What's going on, brother man? What you doing today?
I thought I'd come in and check on you and see what's going on.
Oh man. Let me get this set in place right quick for us.
It's going to be our episode 1, where we kind of start talking about what's going on here.
Yeah, man. So first things first, I'm Don P. This is 4Front Customs. And what we're doing here is we are taking a 1966 convertible Mustang and making it our own Restomod / kind of classic, kind of cool and super awesome. So I'm going to show you some features that we've done so far. First off, the whole vehicle is brand new panels except for the hood. And I think Pillar A and Pillar B, and where the convertible compartment is, that's all factory. Everything else we created or we bought. So the hood is an original hood. We did buy an aftermarket scoop, and then we just developed, kind of the contours right here to kind of make it do what it's doing now. This is hand built. It is a fully functional ram air hood. I'll show you what we did. So what we did is we used the existing support system as the actual ventilation. So what I did is cut a hole in the center before I even laid the scoop on there. And if you can kind of look in there, you can kind of maybe see a little bit. Let me see if I can get a light in there for you, James. You're good? And you can kind of see how the tunnel's built. So there's even a wall that comes back here about this far, and then it forces the air down. And that leads up to, the air flowing onto the engine. Now, while I got the hood up, we did delete some stuff. Now the suspension that's coming in, these are gonna go away. Gone. We went away with the AC. I gotta plug those 2 holes up and a few other holes over here because we're gonna do some custom stuff over here as well.
So when you take these out, you have to kind of refab and rebuild everything?
The structure that's coming with it is a spot weld and play kind of situation. So, we'll see when it gets here. Now that's for another episode when we do that. Okay. But let me get this hood down, and we'll just kind of run around with it. Now we haven't decided on a grill yet. That's a factory, but we're kind of like, that's kind of not our style. And then, so we're working on some designs for the grill. Also, we're going to have a lower bumper filler. We're going to do bumper delete. So we're just going to put a filler right here. And so there's not going to be any bumper. Cover these holes up right here. Probably flush mount it in. That's a thing with us. We like to flush mount everything. Another cool thing that we decided, we've been throwing it up in there for about 2 weeks, is we're going to flush mount the windshield as well. So we're going to come up with a system that'll help us do risers, and that's an in-house built. We're going to fabricate that ourselves. We did delete the fresh air system, which is pretty cool too, and it's not filled with Bondo. It's welded in. New dash. We are going to put I think it's going to be a TMI leather kit for the whole system inside, and that'd be like TMI seats, indigo gauges, all digital dash. We got a lot of ideas up on the whiteboard right now. So
this started out as what was it, a white 66?
Yes, this started out a white 66 for a friend of James, I think, or a previous customer. I really don't know the story there. And it came to us, and he's like, "Hey, man," he's like, "I got a build for us. You want to take a look at it?" So he brought it over. It came on the rotisserie. When the car got here, I said, "Let's dig it. The first things first. Let's have the sandblaster come over and work his magic on it so you can see what's underneath it." Because that's what you want to do always, is when you do a restoration, you don't want to go over somebody else's work. You want to make sure that you go to the bare bones and find out really what's underneath the skin. We did that, and James calls me. He's like, "Hey man, I think we got a problem. Come check it out." I was like, "All right, cool." Came over, looked at it, and I was like, "Oh man," so.
Does that mean there was more rust on it?
There was just a lot of Bondo on there, and we couldn't see exactly what was underneath because the vehicle was painted, and we was kind of like, "Hey man," so but that's when James said, "You know what? Let's find out what we need to do to replace everything and make this a vehicle that we're going to be proud of." Said okay. So what we did is we went panel by panel. We knew we needed fenders. We got James ordered fenders. We knew we needed an upper and lower cowl because the ventilation system from back in the day allowed a lot of water to come through. It would settle down, the drains would get clogged, and it would just rust, right here. So it would, I'm dealing with another vehicle like that right now that we're doing some repairs on. And then, so we bought door skins. So I said, let's keep the factory door shell, inner shell, and we just replaced the door skins. Brand new quarters, brand new deck lid. Like I said, pillar A, that's factory. Let's go on this side. And
Question for you.
yes sir, yes sir.
Just from having a 66 Mustang way back when, this side's being, that is not stock on a regular.
No. We handmade that.
Okay.
That's something we handmade. I haven't mounted it in yet. Now, the way the door opens and closes, we've had this thing on its side. The gaps are correct. We actually made the gaps a little bit better than they were prior. Molded the side quarter scoop in, and depending on who buys the vehicle will allow us, the idea if we're going to make this functional or not. It's for cooling down the brakes in the rear end, the rear brakes. So we hand build a.
Another question that, and I've never done a restore. So when you take it all down, you weld the frame in here just to brace it up for what you're doing. This frame here to kind of keep it square and solid.
So the floor structure came in one piece, and what we did was we cut out the rockers. I mean, when you cut it out, you cut the rockers from the actual floor itself.
Okay.
And then you put obviously your kicker panels in, and then your torque box. I'll lift it up and show you what's underneath, so we can kind of get an idea of what we're talking about.
Add all this just to kind of.
Yeah, man. You because it will walk. No, yeah, that's definitely a good question right there. It will definitely walk on you if you don't have any kind of support system in there. So we build this. Yeah, man, that's cool, dude. That's what we're here for. Another thing too is we went with a more sleek contour and a more sharp edge. I tried to get the body lines to match exactly how it laid out on the panel and brought it all the way down. That's something that I just had in my mind, and to me it looks good. It looks sleek. Now this paint job is going to be a gunmetal gray with black racing stripes. So I thought the gunmetal gray would just look real nice coming right here, and then just seeing, the flow into the quarter panel, and then the quarter panel leading into the seamless tail light housing. And I love that idea. Let me lift it up so we can look underneath.
How about on the convertible top? This is still the original frame?
Yes. Yes.
Hopefully working condition?
We did order some parts to help us out. Of course the cable's broke, so I mean we got a kit that comes for this convertible, and we're going to be replacing all the mechanisms that need to be moving good. And
will that be a manual to open it manually, or will it
no,
be
actually
electric, hydraulic?
Probably hydraulic.
Wow.
Yeah,
that ought to be cool. How did they come out originally? Was it manual?
Hydraulic.
Oh, hydraulic.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the hydraulic pumps are right here, the rams.
Okay.
And you're looking right there. There's a piston right there.
Oh, gotcha, yeah. Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, man. So, new deck lid, new taillight housing.
Are you going to go with custom tail lights or keep it?
See, that's the thing that we don't know yet.
Oh, gotcha.
So we're still, you know, kind of, I know we're making a custom bumper. So on this custom bumper, this is all going to be welded together.
So did you hand make that?
I took the original bumper, cut it up, and then, so
Wow.
it just takes a second to kind of get everything to flow, you know?
Yeah.
It's a lot of tacking on and taking off, tacking on, taking off, because you want it to look like something, like a vehicle nobody's seen before.
Yeah.
You know, and that's our goal, is to build cars with kind of like the James Bond kind of look. So I'll lift it up for you guys, and yeah, and this is like a car that I knew was going to look really good, because who doesn't like a Mustang, you know?
A lot of Mustangs.
A lot of Mustang fans, man. All right, so let's put this on the safeties right quick. Safety first, safety first. Okay, so gonna weld all that in. We built these seam attachments right here because we're trying to go seamless. That's something different that nobody does. Now underneath here, this whole structure came as one piece. And let me tell you, it was a little bit of a challenge getting all this out, and keeping it kind of somewhat aligned. That's not an easy task. So whoever else is doing stuff like this, hey man, kudos, bro. You're awesome. Or there's a lot of females that do this too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're awesome. Drop downs are brand new. So the fuel tank that we're using has the built-in fuel pump in it. So it just fits right here, boom, and done, one and done. So we're doing aftermarket on the 289. We are doing fuel injection. So, but when we go to see the torque box underneath here, these are new.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's welded in, and the quad block, we are trying to do the AC, hide as much AC and hide as much wiring as possible.
Yeah.
So we're trying to delete everything that we can and just keep it. We just want you to see a Cherry motor inside the engine compartment. And that's what attracts people. That's what attracted me to when I started seeing cars like that. I was like, man, that looks really cool. I want to do that. So that's really cool. So yeah, man. And then up here and whatnot, we're waiting to see where the motor and where the power plant actually lands, and then we'll, you know, make our discovery for what needs to go on right here, and I'll hand make that on the English wheel for us. But yeah, man, so that's the 66 convertible Restomod. She's pretty cool, huh?
Oh, really cool.
Yeah. So today what we did was we just mounted the lower valance so we can get some ideas on how we want to build the front end. Now this is a custom shop, so we do custom things. I know I am started building the lip to cover all this up because we're going to go bumper delete. Now the grill, we don't know if we're going to kind of bring it together right here and just not have anything. I know we're not going to have any chrome on it at all, except for probably the rims. Everything else is going to be chrome delete. So we're going to leave it where it's at. Tell me what you guys think. Subscribe to the channels and help us build our community, man.
What's coming up next, Dominic?
But the next part will probably be, let's see, you guys will get to probably see me build the panel that'll go right here and construct probably the grill as well.
Cool.
So it'll be custom grill, custom panel, and from there we're going to be waiting on the suspension system to come in, and that's going to be pretty cool. I'll give you a sneak peek of what looks under. So I have to sand the fiberglass down. Those are the vents that blow through. Remember, we made it a functional ram air. So those are just covered up with green tape. There's actually, I'll take it off.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, man.
Very nice.
So this is the original hood, and I said, man, let's do something different, something I've never seen before. I've never seen that before. So, yeah. And then the firewall is going to be totally custom. A lot of the, I still got to patch up those two holes right there that were where the heat exchange was, and then I don't know exactly what we're doing over here because the system that we're putting in is completely different. I know the two towers going to come out because of the new suspension.
Wow.
So pretty cool stuff, man.
So stay tuned to Rockin' Classic Cars. See what's coming up next on our video. Thanks for watching.